What's up, Beast? This is Donny of Beast Athletes. I'm here today with Sierra Schaefer. We're gonna turn her to a two-doll here before too long, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna work on push press today. We just did a video on strict press. This is the next one we're working, push press. Now, there is a difference. Strict press, no leg drive. Push press, leg drive at the start of the movement, and then you got a jerk, dip, press, dip. Okay, and that was very, very bad. You can do a split press, or you can do a split jerk, all those different things, but we were working on the push press. There's only a dip to start, press, and there's no dip to catch it. So, bam, pop. Okay, you're using your legs to drive off the chest quicker, and that is it, but you're not dipping underneath the weight. So push press. Now, when you push press, or strict press, but push press right now, you're going to go ahead and load in normal. We're gonna teach you guys how to do it correctly. You should always step back when you got the barbell loaded. So Sierra's gonna get her hands set up, gonna get underneath the barbell, she's gonna step back. Now she's going to get set. She's going to dip, press, in one motion, and now she's gonna catch. There you go. Now when you bring that barbell down, you can catch a little bit. You can absorb that. Go ahead and rack it up. That's how we'd like to see you guys do it. Walking backwards. Okay, that's how you should correctly unload it. Now we're gonna show you the incorrect way, so go ahead and jump underneath there. For filming purposes, I'll take this side. Camera's gonna take the other side. Same basic concept as push press, or as strict press. If you have not already watched strict press, go watch it first and then watch this. So, Sierra's gonna get dialed. Her hands are gonna be one ring or one finger width wider than it would be on her bench press. Elbows are stacked over and underneath her wrists, pretty dang close here. Now she is going to take a mini load, so just get into load position. Now some people, you're gonna see them load like this. Okay, now from an athlete standpoint, you want to load your hips back a little bit because everything that we're trying to do is hip extension. That's why you're incorporating your legs into the push press. Hips back, pop. You see this a lot in football. You see a guy come downfield, make a tackle, loads his hips, extends hips. Same thing in baseball. Pitches out. You see that movement right there? They're gonna load. Anything like that. So that's what we wanna focus on right now. Don't let your knees go forward. And this is not how you load for a push press. Knees are forward, it's not good. If you watch guys jump at the NFL Combine, you will never see a guy going, do this, okay? They're going to sit their hips back, they're going to load their hamstrings, and then they're going to drive like this. You're loading your hamstrings, you're loading your glutes, you're loading your core to spring. So if you see somebody doing this or you're doing this, to go into your press, you're not doing it correctly, you're taking the point out of it. We want to bring our hips in. So Sierra has to push her hips back a little bit on her descent. Let's go ahead and go 90 degrees. Sierra's just going to dip and pause. Good? You can widen out a little bit. You don't want to be too narrow. If you're trying to do it from here or from here, you're going to struggle. Get a good width on you. Maybe your squat stance, work from there. Go ahead, dip. Okay? Dip. Good? I dip, you dip, we dip. One more time. Good. All right, so very simple, very subtle movement. Now she's going to dip and she's going to pop without the barbell movement. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, now as she comes up, she's going to clear her head out of the way. So let that barbell come on a little bit. Whatever force is generated, let the barbell come off your chest from it. That's about what you're looking for right there. You want to be so so explosive and snappy with your drive, pop, pop, that the barbell is actually gonna start to come off your chest. You're trying to create some motion going upwards with your legs, so then you can drive. Okay, clear your head, pop, good. All right, so we're gonna slow it down a little bit. We're gonna go through the whole motion.
Slowly.
Slowly. Pop. There it is, beautiful. Go through two more of those. Good. Good. All right, so go ahead, back it up. Come around this way. Now, a couple things to think about. This is a power bar, so we're totally screwing up right now. There's gnarly in the middle, come in close. So we're gonna use you, Sierra, come on up here. So if you see, she's got, this right here is where the bar is contacting us, right above her clavicles, but you can see how we're getting red right there. Don't use a power bar for it. Use one of the Olympic bars, double ring bars, or do something without this, or if you don't have a choice, wear a t-shirt. It'll help save your skin there a little bit, and it won't look like you're getting hickeys from a random really red-lipped wino. So here we go. We're gonna go through 3 reps at a normal pace here on push press. She's going to be very deliberate with her dip and her hip drive. Pop. Good. 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 Go ahead and rack. So, how does this carry over to powerlifting? How does this carry over to what we're doing? It's a really good question. Think about on bench press. You will never see somebody, I mean, maybe you will, there are anomalies out there, but you will very rarely see somebody just come down, bench press. You'll always see them like driving their heels, gas pedal, driving their hips, getting everything engaged into that bench press. Really good bench pressers, that's what you're gonna see. Very rarely you're just gonna see someone flat-footed, come down, strictly an upper body movement. It's not realistic.
Bodybuilding, however.
Bodybuilding, yes, but who cares about bodybuilding? Anyways, kidding, everyone cares about bodybuilding. The difference though, when you see her drive, go watch Sierra's film on her Instagram of her bench pressing. The way she drives her hips and her heels, after she dips and it's a pop through, she does the exact same thing on her bench press. Without even realizing the similarity between that, she's been training it on her bench press, and now when she is snappy and explosive on her push press, legs driving, and it's all coming together. She's using those legs as she's coming, pop. It's a very clean, very nice movement. It translates over really well. Now, you will have coaches, like my coach, Brandon Allen, for example. He only wants to be doing strict overhead press. No movement at all in my legs. I basically got to stand there like Forrest Gump in some leg braces and just do this. Feels like my legs are going to snap. Super fun. Now, other people do things differently. So if your coach is having you do a push press instead of a strict overhead press, a little dip, pop through. Now, you don't want to do like a full-blown squat down there. It's just a low to the hips. That's all you got to do. Just like making a tackle in football, you're just going to load your hips a little bit. You will never see somebody get down here to make a tackle. It doesn't make any sense. It's a different movement. Hips back enough just to get them going. Now, again, hopefully you watch the strict press before you watch this push press. If you haven't, go back and watch it. We'll get into the intricacies more of how to move that correctly. Biggest difference, use your legs to get it off your chest. Finish through. A little bit different carry over to bench press, a little bit more explosive, not quite as controlled, more of a strength movement. You won't see bodybuilders, for example, using a lot of push press. It's probably going to be more strict press. Now, if it's a heavy day and an overload day, push press is a great way to add more weight and maybe build some more girth and get in the belly muscle a little bit better, but that's coach to coach. So hopefully this helps you guys. If you guys like what we had to say on this one, don't forget to subscribe and like, share it with your friends. Help us keep this thing going. So thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.